hear that train a-comin', it's a-comin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Fulsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And I hear that lonesome whistle on down to San Antonio. Okay, so Fulsom Prison, open D. So first of all, it's open D tuning. If you don't know that, you got to get that squared away. But if you were open, it'd be D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. But we've got the capo on now, so we're actually, this is an E chord now. So I'm finger styling it, and I'm using what I call the rockabilly pick. So again, you can go check out one of my videos. It's called the Rockabilly Travis pick. It's essentially what I'm doing, but I'll show you. So here's the basic pick. Well, before I do that, let me give you the basic song. So it's a 24 bar blues. It's 24 measures long. And you start in open, you start in E, or I'll just say D because you'll think of it as D. So I hear that train coming, it's a-coming round the bend for. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Then it's gonna go to a G chord, which is bar 5. And prison, and time keeps dragging, and then back to the D. And I hear, now that's an A7th chord. You can play it like that. So first fret on the 3rd string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, or you can bar 7 frets above the capo. On down to San and open tone. Okay, so that's the song, not complicated. All right, what's my pick? Let me zoom in on the right hand here. So now if you can palm mute to get that Johnny Cash kind of thing. So a palm mute is where you take your palm, the edge of your palm, and you put it across the strings like this, just past this, what's called saddle. If you put it too far, it kills everything. So you want to still be able to hear the note while you're picking. Okay, so let me go through that with you. It's a 2-measure pattern. What does that mean? 8 beats. So the first measure, the thumb is doing this. It's going 6th string to 4th string. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So first beat's just the thumb. Second beat is the 4th string pinching the 1st string with it. 1, 2, then back to the 6th by itself. 2nd string, and then 4th string, thumb. 1, pinch, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Move this way so maybe you can see a little better. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember to keep that thumb steady. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. And when you're doing this palm mute, if you'll notice, I'm getting the low strings, but my hand is angled a little bit this way, so that the high strings are still open, but the bass strings are muted. Okay, where were we? First measure, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second measure, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Whoa, what's all that? Okay, again, One measure is 4 thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the beginning, you're pinching the first string with that. Then you hit the second string. Then the thumb. 1 and 2. And then you hit the first string again by itself. 1 and 2 and then 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. So the 2 measures together are 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and slowing it way down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. So that's 2 measures, okay? So just I'll put my finger on the second fret, second finger, second fret of the second string. That gives you what's called a 6th chord, which gives it a slightly rockabilly feel. So it starts out with 8 measures of this D. E really, but we'll call it D. So you do that pattern 4 times. You go, I hear that train, 2. Okay, so that was 4 times through that. If you want to, on that last 2 measures, you can change to this chord, which is like a 7th chord. It's actually a 9 chord. It's a D9. So it's, I was just a baby. A little bluesier sound. And then you go up to here. Same pick. 2 times, 2 patterns, so that's 4 measures. Keeps dragging on. And I hear that lonesome whistle. So if you're going to play it like this, your thumb is now playing the 5th and the 4th. So that's your A7th chord. If you decide you're going to bar it, you stick with the same 2, the 6th and the 4th. On down to San Antonio. Okay, so what about this solo? Well, the solo, again, this is above the capo. So that's sliding into the 9th from the 8th. Yes, I know it's the 11th fret, but because of the capo, so hope this doesn't confuse you too much. The shape that we're going for is this. Again, above the capo, that's the 7th, that's the 9th. So the lick is sliding up 8 to 9 on the B string, or 2nd string, 1st string, and then 10th fret, 10, 7, 10, 7, so it's, that's the basic lick. Now the trick is playing that with the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually starts on the 4th beat of the measure before the solo starts. I know that was a complicated sentence to understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called a pickup note. And then 1. So I've got pinch. When I say pinch, it means I'm playing 2 notes at the same time. So 2nd and 4th string, 2nd and 6th string, pardon me. Then 1st and 4th, 6th and 1st, 1st and 2nd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 4th, 1st and 2nd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 4th, 1st and 5th, 1st and 6th, 1st and 7th, 1st and 8th, 1st and 9th, 1st and 10th, 1st and 11th, 1st and 12th, 1st and 13th, 1st and 14th, 1st and 15th, 1st and 16th, 1st and 17th, 1st and 18th, 1st and 19th, 1st and 20th, 1st and 21st, 1st and 22nd, 1st and 23rd, 1st and 24th, 1st and 25th, 1st and 26th, 1st and 27th, 1st and 28th, 1st and 29th, 1st and 30th, 1st and 31st, 1st and 32nd, 1st and 33rd, 1st and 34th, 1st and back to the fourth and the first. So it's, and then there's one note that's off the beat, in other words, between the thumbs, and that is the second time you go for that. So it's, right? See that? 1, 2, 3, and ba. So it comes before you hit the 6th string, and then so those are both. Sorry, I was wrong. 2 off beats. Bum, 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 bum. So that one's before the 6th. This one is before the 4th. So. And that's you're just walking down. You're going 10th, 9th, 7th, and then 9th fret on the 2nd string, and that's all with the thumb. Then you go into the 5th fret, same pick. I do this little, what the heck was that? Where are we? So this is the 8th fret, excuse me, of the 3rd string, and 9th fret of the 1st string. I play the 3rd and the 1st, and then I slide those down 2 frets. So now we're on 7 and 6, and then both to 5. So 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and then you're. Okay, that's just back to the regular D6th, and then I go to the A7. So what was that? I took the A7th chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just moving that whole shape up 2 frets, and I play the 4th, the 3rd, ba da bum, and then I pinch together, and then so again that A7th sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're back to. Okay, so that's the basics. I know there's a lot there, but it's a fun one to play. You slide people, you can actually sort of do it in slide. The solo's a little harder. Anyways, that's for another lesson. Okay, see you later.